up, guys? What's going on? I'm Paul. This is Bowling Theology Daily Devotional, man. We're going through the book of Exodus. We're in Exodus chapter 8, verse 12 and 13. I'm sorry, verses 12 and 13. I was right, but I'm wrong. I actually looked today and found out that the English translation is different verses, numbers, than the Hebrew. I've been reading through the Hebrew. I haven't looked at the English, and so we may be off a little bit. But in the Hebrew, it's 12 and 13. It may be 15 and 16 in the English version, maybe. So check that out, man. Read it. So let's say come back, and we're gonna answer the 4 questions. So if we got kind of confusing at the time, that's probably the reason why. It is because of that. But what's happening? What's going on? If we're following the story, if we're going through the scriptures together, what's going on? Well, we are about to go into the next strike that the Lord places on Pharaoh. Pharaoh's heart continues to harden, man. Continues to harden. And it was even having the relenting of the frogs, that hardened his heart, man. So God giving grace hardens his heart. Well, what happens next? Moses told to tell Aaron to strike the dust or strike the ground, and all of the dust will become like some say gnats, or some say like small little crawling insects. Some say mosquitoes, and that these will, all the dust will turn into these and be on man. And so Moses goes to Aaron. He does it, and it happens. Boom, just as God had said it would. So one thing that we can just a little instances that some commentators talk about how it is not gnats or mosquitoes, though it could be classified as that, but believe that it might be a crawling insect, like not bed bugs specifically, but something of that nature, because of the progressive nature of the progressive nature of the strikes or plagues that's been occurring, is that it went from frogs, which is from the water, then to the dust of the earth, and then flying insects is the next one that we're going to read about. So you could take that and see what you think about it. But I think the majority of the texts say gnats or mosquitoes or something like that. But the importance of this, as we're going to find in these verses that we're reading, is that what occurs happens by the power of God. What happens is only seen or only manifested because God is moving. God is moving. So what does it say about God? I think it's an important thing that has come through is, first off, the power of God. But I think in this moment right here, as we're reading and we're studying, I think one of the things that's really hit me hard is faithfulness. God is faithful to his word. When he says he's going to do something, he does it. It's just for us to walk in it, man. That's been a big theme, I think, as we've been studying and reading, is in Ephesians, Paul says that good works are there for us. All we have to do is walk in them. And so today, and I'm jumping ahead, but today, walk in the goodness of the works that God has called for you. Let's do it. Let's do it. Walk in the goodness of what the works God has called for us. What's this say about man? Is obedience is key. Obedience is necessary. You see, Moses is told to do something and he does it. And when Moses does what he tells another to do and he does it, then the miracles of God show up. The miracles of God appear. They happen because God is faithful to his word. And so as long as we are doing what God has called us to, we're actively following in what God has called us to, man, God is going to do some amazing things. He's going to do amazing things regardless. But isn't it so awesome that we get to take part in what he is doing, that we get to play a role in the active glory of God's name, the active knowing of others to how awesome God is? Isn't that wonderful? So how do we apply these truths to our lives? Recognizing the goodness, the greatness, the awesomeness, the power, the wonder, and the faithfulness and the trustworthiness of God. Let's act upon it, man. Let's do what he says. Let's be obedient. Let's follow. Who's out there going to follow with me? Who's out there going to follow with me? Hey, I appreciate you guys for listening. Follow the Lord and all that he has called you to in his life. And may you shine as the brilliance that you are because you are reflecting the glory of God in your life. I'll see you in the next episode.